Hey guys, we are live on YouTube. How are you guys doing tonight? Tonight we're going to talk about what's new. So what's new with you? You, and don't forget about you. No, don't, no, even you back there. You guy at the couch there on the couch. Yeah, I'm talking to you on the couch, watching on the big screen TV. I'm talking about you. What's new with you? Tell me. Chat. Put it in the chat. Come on. Okay, I'm going to come back to Earth now.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
I'm just being
I
silly.
thought he was talking to me. I watch him on the wall TV in our living room a lot. I just kick back on the couch and stretch out.
Yeah,
it's actually pretty comfortable.
I was just being silly, Jack.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I was being a silly Canadian. Sorry.
Silly Canadian.
Yeah.
At least he's honest, right?
Yeah, you know.
Him honest? You gotta be joking, aren't you? Him honest?
Yeah. I'm Canadian. I'm honest. Us Canadian, we're
Yeah.
all honest and
G'day,
nice.
Brett. How are you, Brett?
What's going on, Jack? I'll be
How are
on
you, brother?
camera in a little bit.
Oh, darn.
Ha 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 ha. I'm just heading home. That guy had just left, so
Okay, did the deal go through?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I'll show
What
him
are
when
you
I get
doing?
home.
What are you doing? Deals, Brett? What deals you doing now, mate?
I did a trade.
Oh, Jack?
I traded my D4 clone drifter for an old school RS4 HPI and a TL.
Weren't we just looking at something like that, Tank?
Yeah, the RS4s.
Yeah, this is an
And
old
Team
version, though.
Losi.
Yeah.
Oh, their magnified is RC is there in the chat. RC reactivated is there in the chat and with us on the video. DG RC Dennis is there. How you doing, Dennis?
Hey, Dennis, how you doing?
Hey, Dennis.
How you doing,
Hey,
Dennis?
Dennis, are you going to join us in the video?
Might. And he might not. All depends if he can. Everybody's got their email, so.
Rocky's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm doing a John Martin right now.
He's doing it as John Martin.
Seems like everybody's going to take their turns driving on video.
There's a difference with that, Brett, because we don't see a big steering wheel, mate.
Yeah, I'm being nice.
Yeah. And he doesn't have his wife talking in the background.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
My wife at home, she just ordered pizza.
That's right. Yeah.
Sometimes you'll have that on these big jobs.
Yeah.
Hey, Brett made a call for those lens you need. I'm waiting to hear back. That's from Dennis.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
Because you're driving, you probably can't see the chat.
Nope. Nope, not at all. Oh.
Cool. Can't wait to see what you got.
Oh.
I'm my dang
happy.
webcam working. I know.
I'm happy. One is basically ready to run without a body, and it's still got the original mechanical speed control.
Cool.
Dennis can't join now. He's going to join the after party.
Yeah, and the Magnified's got a camera. He's got.
Yeah, he was on. Yeah, he was on here before telling us.
Oh, right on.
Some webcam problem or something. He's going to try to fix it.
So if somebody lives in Australia,
so we don't get to see his sunglasses, yeah? Oh, great.
No. So if somebody lives in Australia real quick and can swing by Magnified and give him a webcam for him to participate.
I'm miles away. I'm miles away from here,
Just
mate.
mail it to him.
I'm miles away.
I bet the interior mail costs a lot, too.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Express post.
Oh, yeah. Crazy. So tonight we're going to talk about what's new with some product. I'm just waiting a little bit more to show what I saw today, especially on ProLine. Saw an email from A Main Hobby that was kind of interesting. They started selling some cleaning material for the RCs, and I want to not compare the price, but I just want to see what the prices are and what you guys think about cleaning product for your RCs, or talk about what you guys do to actually clean your RCs.
It's actually a good topic.
I actually want to get some motor cleaner now.
Okay. And there's a product from Bang Goods that I quickly talked about. It was removed from Bang Goods, and now it's back again. So we'll talk about that one.
What
And
is
also
it?
HPI. There's a bunch of new stuff from HPI. So that's
What
interesting.
was removed from Banggood?
A big car, big 1/8 car.
I don't. They took it
170.
off.
Oh yeah, it was a buggy.
Must have been a bucket then.
Buggy.
No,
I thought it was a buggy that they saw that was from them. That was 1/8 scale.
no, it was this one.
Oh yeah, it was that. But I thought there was a buggy one too.
That's a big car.
Wow, that's huge.
Wonder what they had to change on it.
I think it was removed because they were trying to sue him or something, or because it was there and then all of a sudden it was gone and now it was back. So it is not a license from Ford or from Hoonicorn. So
Oh, there's no Ford decal on it. It doesn't look like that. Yeah.
yeah, I don't think it is.
Yeah. They just kind of
I-
copy the body style.
But it looked like the taillights were made different also.
I just
Yeah.
saw.
Older model.
I just saw a new possible Hoonicorn model that he wants to make, and it looks like a Fox body modified Fox body
yeah.
Mustang. Yeah. I just saw.
Older model.
Has sunglasses off.
So these
Put
ones,
sunglasses off. You're gonna cop it today, mate.
I
So-
need some less of the lights are
I'm
blinded.
gonna hound you.
so
That's
these
all right.
ones, this is about $629 US. Canadian, it's $819 US Canadian.
Forget about
Canadian,
it.
I mean not US.
Nah, not interested.
Wow.
That's $600 US, right?
Friggin' huge. They used to have an inside. Oh, here it is.
It look. They say it's
I'm
8th, but it
said
looks
there
closer
you
to
go.
7th. Looks
It is
closer
a
to 7th.
7th. It says it's 7th here.
Yeah. So it's the size of the felony.
They don't show a lot of shots of the inside, but it looks interesting, especially the shocks. And there is some metal. There is some adjustments. The
Sway
drive
bars.
shafts are metal all the way through.
Sway bars.
Looks like it's got the same kind of chassis with the thin portion going towards the differentials there.
It is probably a copy of something, that's for sure.
Gotta
I
let the
don't-
dog out.
I don't know ZD, but it
I
looks,
have.
but
Oh,
they're
they
trying.
bought out a few RCs.
Yeah, ZD has a few. ZD has quite a few actually.
They're trying to take the market on some stuff, but it's they're knockoffs of another one, so they're trying to take advantage of it. So
While you're on Banggood there, there's a company called Yikong, Yikong.
you spell it for me.
So Y as in Y, I as in I for indigo, KONG. Yikong RC car. There it is at the top there.
I've seen a crawler by them
Yeah.
based on the LC70.
Let's see. Banggood should have had it, but it's a what do you call it? FJ Cruiser. They may have already sold out of them and removed them.
Well, I remember there was a pickup
They were
of the LC70.
expensive.
I
It was
can't really
actually
on chassis because that drift chassis I just traded, it was a clone off of Amazon, but
Yeah.
it handled very good. All the Sakura parts fit on it,
I'll see if I can find it for you. Hang on.
Okay.
so I can't knock them all. I mean, some aren't worth it, but this one I had was great.
You know, WL Toy is really coming into their own these days. They're really
Ooh,
making
yeah.
some really good. They're really making some good stuff.
Yeah,
You're
it's
funny.
supposed to be there.
It's still
oh,
toy grade.
hello.
It's
If
still
you-
toy grade.
If you put a space in between the YI and the Kong, it should come up. It's the YK 4013.
Hey, you know, the WL Toy is actually a hobby grade. You can modify it and everything.
Yeah, WL toys are now actually considered
Hobby
hobby grade, not toy grade anymore, because you can rebuild the entire chassis with metal parts. It's pretty cool.
And people have put brushless motors in them and everything.
Yeah, you can literally take parts from something else and put them in there.
What's the model number of that FJ?
Sorry. YK
AY.
4013.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah, g'day, Jack.
Hello,
Hi,
Sean.
brother.
Howdy, Sean.
Howdy, howdy.
See, Kagan's in the chat. Hey, Kagan.
Put the
I
link
wish
in
he'd
the
be on the
private
video.
chat here. Put the link in the private
Oh.
chat here.
Doing that right now. Let's see.
Hey, Sean, how you doing?
Good. Okay.
Every time I see your name on the bottom, it kind of screws me up. Yermes.
Oh,
Jeremy.
Javier's name comes up, Jeremy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was wondering about that yesterday when you gave me the link.
one question.
Sorry, go on.
That's all you're allowed for the night.
Yeah, you're in a different room tonight, completely different. Why do we still need the sunnies?
I told you you're going to cop it.
It's not in a different room.
It
doesn't
such a
look
different
sunny.
room than normal.
Doesn't look sunny. That's because it's glary, not sunny.
Oh, you did get my my comment on your vehicle. I don't think I've ever
I did.
seen.
That's really expensive.
That's too much, man. Well, that's US. Forget about that.
How
That's
much
a
is
new-
this shit?
They've literally targeted the TR4 with it because it's got lockable diffs
Port.
and 2-speed transmission.
What is it, a HPI?
Nope.
No, it's
What the
a
hell?
Yeah,
What
Kong.
YI Kong.
Yeah,
the
King
hell
Kong.
sort of transmission is that?
Don't know. Maybe we can get a better view of it.
I know
that
that
looks
they
like a WPL toy or something like a
They're
what do you
probably
call
the
it?
same company, mate. They're probably just there the same warehouse, just
Probably
different
like
name.
before that one they had an LC70 pickup.
Yeah, that's true. But the LC70 pickup didn't come with the 2-speed trans or the lockable
No, I think it was available as an option. They said.
diffs.
It's like it comes with a light kit too.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I think
Look at all the
look-
servos. Look at all the servos, lockable diffs, and all that. So
Yeah,
it is.
but look where the friggin' battery is. Like how old the technology is that? Look where the battery's
Oh,
placed.
is it at the
that's
back?
way on the side.
It's at the back.
It's
Yeah,
kind of set up like the SCX.
No,
Yeah.
the SCX 10-2 battery's up in front.
I think the LC70 had a longer wheelbase though.
Yeah. I'll see if I can get that one. It shouldn't be too hard.
My biggest issue is parts availability. If something goes wrong,
If something goes wrong, you just grab a part off another truck.
There you go.
yeah, but a TRX4 or an SX2
Cannibalize
that
all the
uses
time.
parts.
Won't
That's
matter.
why we
You
have
make it fit.
Red Cat. That's why we got Red Cat front hubs on the Traxxas.
Yeah,
Haven't
it's
broken a
it's
single
HPI
one yet.
It's
You
a
make it
HPI body, but it's a HPI body with WPL underneath.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'd say, Brad, was
I'll
that
be
you?
back in
came
a
up-
minute. I'll be on the computer in a second.
Was that you came up with that
Right.
idea, Brad? Because it looks like a what do you call that? New bright.
It's
Slicer.
magnified.
Oh my God, it's nowhere close to a new bright.
Oh my God! It's even worse than new bright.
It's not new. No, it's not worse. It's actually better.
You
It's
just
a lot better. It's a lot better than new bright.
you just said it's not even close to a new bright, so it's even worse than a new bright.
No, you misunderstood me. The idea is that it's
Opposite
better. That's why
direction.
I said it.
It's better.
Oh,
It's better.
Sean's
That's
in
why-
the
that's why I
Sean's
meant-
in the
It's actually
winding.
better.
Sean's in the mood tonight to wind big handles, and it looks like everybody's got a big handle.
Oh yeah.
And the LC70 is a very nice body. It was actually pretty detailed.
It's not really the bed's too shallow in it. The
Got
doors
geared
don't
hubs
open.
on it.
It's
Oh,
not.
it's a-
That's not a well detailed body.
I think
Well,
Pretty
I hate to
shallow.
also mention that's actually a South African Land Cruiser because in Australia we do not get the tub option. It only comes as a flat tray. So it's the South African version.
Oh, look at that! You get
Yeah.
aluminum links.
And that's the one without the
2-speed.
and yeah.
No, that's
But-
got a
but-
2-speed. That's
No,
That's gonna.
Oh, well,
be-
maybe it's just the body they're charging more because the other one looks like a
I know
Toyota.
that there's. I swear there's an option for it to have a 2-speed. You could buy it.
I'll have a look for you,
That is
mate.
a 2-speed. If you go back there, it says it's got 2-speed or a dig, one of the two. There's a servo connected.
Actually, I think it had both.
There's a servo connected to the transmission.
Oh, this one does. This one has.
Yeah, but the Land Cruiser one also had the
the Land Cruiser's got the Land Cruiser. There was a different.
Can you send Kagan? Can you send Kagan a link? Will someone send Kagan a link?
Yeah, tank. See the servo connected to it?
Yes, right here.
Yeah,
Yep, right
so
there.
it's the same thing, just with the body
Kagan, you
change
should be in the list. You should have an email.
I believe you can actually put the battery somewhere else on it if you want. I think it gives you the option to do that.
Oh my God, Magnify to send me a whole bunch of links there for.
Oh, sorry, it's the same link. It just went through twice, and I'm not sure why.
Okay. He really wants me to see that truck. He sent
Tank,
me twice.
on that last truck you were just looking at, those two servos on the side, they actually looked like they were front and rear steering servos.
No, those are
No,
for
they're for-
changing the locking the diffs.
The lock in the diffs.
And it also comes with portals as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The Traxxas killer.
Kagan, check your email. I'll send you the link, mate. Because no one's responded in here.
That's definitely no Traxxas killer.
No, I did say he should have had it, but
Hank can't run a brewery, mate. I sent you the link.
Is that go zoom in on that ESC tank? Is that one of them silly ESCs where you pull the little pins? It is. Look.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
I've got plenty of them.
Yeah, you had to pull the pins. You want to go
I got
between
plenty of
LiPo
those.
and NIM.
but they're waterproof, so yay.
yeah, that does help.
That's why I use them. You just pull the pins if you're using
I'm sorry, Magnified. It is definitely
This is
not
shit.
for me.
Oh
Piece of
no.
shit.
Definitely.
That price is ridiculous.
That is exactly right, Jack. That price is
Yeah, but convert that to Australian dollars then. That's US. That's going to be
Yeah, I know.
$800 here.
What did it say for US?
What a joke.
US
Like
549.
560.
That's like
Wow, I remember when it
$800
first
here.
came
Plus
out, it was less than
postage.
that.
Don't forget postage on top.
680, Jack, with postage.
Shipping
postage.
$61
Yep.
$61 US.
6080.
Hey
Oh,
Tony,
no
did you
way.
ride? Did you ride
No
the
way.
USTE yet? Are you down, Florida? We see you, Brad. We know. Hobby
I saw, I don't know, barbecue's not in the chat, is he? I saw him, he loaded up his tray.
He what?
Loaded up the tray because he's heading there as well.
Yeah, he's
barbecue.
going. He's going Saturday. So yeah, Tony's there already though. I think like so.
Is he?
I think so.
Ah.
Didn't
I think he
Javier
left
and the guys
yesterday,
are there
didn't he?
too?
Didn't he leave yesterday?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he
or
left
Oh,
yesterday.
he went to Florida?
Yeah, he's at USTE. Yeah.
Yeah, barbecue had a little shorts video of the back of his truck.
Yeah, because he's heading there Saturday.
Well,
I was
I
thinking of flying out freaking Saturday and being there for Sunday. I don't know yet.
Oh, he's got a Mr. Dude head down
Yeah, you want to hit those 80-degree temperatures.
No, right now
Probably,
right now it's showing big thunderstorms rolling right through the place.
Oh,
Yeah, but they're in the 80s. They've been in the 80s all week.
Look, Brad, what I'm working on. Look, Drew. Look,
I dislike you very
Drew.
much, Sean.
look.
Just
Hey,
like you very much.
he says he still loves the drive shafts that they make. So I don't think he's getting rid of those.
That Tundra is amazing.
I'll tell you what, Sean. I'm glad my live
Actually,
was
a nice size
tomato
truck.
free, mate. There's a tomato free live stream.
No, it's not.
Mine was.
No,
Mine
because
was.
I put the fact that I was painting a body in the chat.
Yeah, but that was in the chat.
Show that again,
not on
John.
the panel,
Show that
not
again.
on the panel.
Spotlighting you.
That's your face, John. We want to see the other face, the little one.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to turn it.
The Mr. Dude
Hey.
face.
I apologize for the inconvenience.
Look, he's got blue
Jack
eyes.
said it must be
Oh, he does.
No, sort of. I sent it.
I told John I had a
I
bear
sent
hawk
it.
with the same color as that helmet. That's what that body,
Oh,
the body in the
sent.
box art was.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, I sent the Kagan.
Yeah,
No,
he's
he
having email
knows. He said
issues.
he's just looking. He's having email issues.
Yeah, I
Oh,
sent
is he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Ah,
he said.
okay,
Read his
yeah.
email, you bollocks. before you get angry.
Well, here, I'll put it in the chat real quick. I'll put it in the chat and I can delete it after.
We got the T-Max running yesterday. Got it fired up and ran a couple tanks of fuel out of it. Ended up sliding it underneath the car and snapped off the screw mount to the fuel tank. So that ended that.
You got fuel everywhere.
It was almost empty, so it wasn't too much. It was just a little bit. I ended up taking the fuel tank out of the airplane and zip tying it on there so we can keep playing.
You colored the snowman.
The link is in the chat there if you want to join in.
Yeah, Kagan, there's a link. It's hot here today, rain tomorrow, and then down below 70. So Tony's there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, I know,
Cool.
because I know they're showing a lot of rain coming in tomorrow, like tonight or tomorrow or something. Like,
Well, that's all right. Then they can do some mudding.
We're supposed to hit the 40s next week.
Oh,
because it's snowing like crazy with me. Like,
We got
it
another
started
3
snowing
inches
here
on
in
top of the
Michigan,
12. I think we have 17, 18 inches in total for the last few days.
oh dear.
No, you
Um,
guys can
I
have
just
all that
got-
garbage.
I just got a message from my sister,
Hey,
and she has a carpet python in her chook pen.
do you want my phone number? What?
hey,
What?
hey,
She has a carpet python. It won't show up on the thing because it's reflective. She has a carpet
Hey.
python in her chicken run.
So Proline came out with a couple new bodies today. This one looks interesting. I don't like the price, but I
Oh,
know
that's
why.
ridiculous.
The cost of Lexan's gone up through the roof.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's not
it
just
has.
that. It has a molded
It's a Ford.
molded front grille. They have to pay for the license at Ford,
Mm-hmm.
and it does have a molded front grille.
oh, that is a Ranger,
Mhm.
an old Ranger.
93 Ranger.
Those still have decent resale value. People love those.
No, it's Kagan.
So the box looks like nice and dropped also.
Looks like a splash.
the nice big mud flaps here to compensate for the tires. So they
Layers.
kept the body narrow and they just put the body
Yeah,
wide.
them back arches don't look right at all. They look.
I know they're
weird.
huge, eh?
Yeah.
Those
Cut out for
They
off-road.
are. There's some real ones like that. I'm trying to remember who makes them, but they're a bolt-on aftermarket deal.
Yeah, for the side skirts on the wheels. Yep.
Yeah, for the.
Yeah,
flares.
I'm
two-piece
surprised none of them
body.
made a splash body for it.
An off-road racer.
But when
that
you
means-
look at it from the side there, these are friggin' wide. Look how tall it goes. Like they're friggin' huge.
Yeah.
It looks like they've made it so you could put a cage on the back instead of the tray.
Yeah,
So it's a
Brandon
two-piece.
says that's the ugliest Ranger they could have used. They should have used the
I
80s
agree.
version.
I agree with you, Brandon.
Yeah, we'll look at my reply to that.
Like, why not?
Kind
Why
of
not
agree.
use the new? Like, why not use the European Raptor Ranger? Like,
Yeah,
they won't
we don't even get that here.
They
and we
won't even
should.
bring the Raptor Ranger out in America.
Yeah,
So at
they're
least
like-
bring the RC body.
maybe it's
Well-
a license thing or the way they mold it. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
the fact that the Ranger Raptor down under is a diesel.
I would like to see the new
Yeah, the new
the new,
Raptor Ranger.
the new Raptor Killer Dodge body on a car.
I've got a 2020 Ram Rebel sitting in the shed.
Yeah, well, this one's above the Rebel. The new one I was just telling. They put 702 horsepower in it. It does 3.8 to 0 to 60.
Yeah, a slightly detuned Hellcat engine.
Yeah, but it still takes that big ass truck and makes it go under 4 seconds. That thing's a beast.
Yep.
So this is the other body that they got, which is this one, the Pro line. Seems
Oh,
to
that's
be-
actually just a
That has
fender
a
kit.
splash body on it. A splash Ford Ranger.
Yeah.
That's actually just a fender kit.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Are you just
for
bolt
that
the
Ranger
fender
body.
kit over the body? What?
Yeah, to make it a pre-runner style.
Wow.
So you cut out the existing fender flares and bolt
No,
that
you
on
just bolt
top.
them up. You just bolt them
bolt it
over
right
the
on
top
top
of the
of it.
other ones. Huh?
Oh yeah, I can see the paint job underneath it.
Yeah.
And you might trim a little bit just for clearance if needed, but probably not.
Oh, it's
No,
weird.
no,
It's
that's
buggy
actually a
looking.
pretty good idea.
Yeah, it says trim. Leave the
Yeah,
tab on the
does
front
say
to prevent it
trim.
from mounting.
Oh yeah, there you go. So trim.
Interesting.
Bloody hell.
Wonder how weak that makes the body. You know, taking
Yeah.
that much off of it. And
So no, but when you take into account, you got to pay $28 plus. You got to pay this. It gets to be an expensive body.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially for Lexan.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you this, but we're paying $130 for Lexan bodies at the moment.
Oh yeah.
That,
Australian
the Stampede.
Australian pay with funny money.
The Stampede I just showed, the green body on it right here. We picked this up like 2 weeks ago, and it
nice.
came, painted with stickers and all that, and it went up by $10 too, $10 or $15.
The Corvette body in a 72 Chevy looks good.
Okay.
No, it's meant for the armor felony infraction, that Corvette.
What? Kagan can't get in?
Bill?
It will not work. Apologies again.
No, he says I will work now on getting in.
Oh, okay.
He will work now on getting in.
Cool. So they do have the C10, which is coming soon. This one was advertised a while ago. This one I really like. It's got potential for the dragster. Mind you, it's a square body, but it's nice.
Those black out rims look like an Oreo cookie. I'm sorry.
Are you hungry?
You must be.
No,
hungry.
it just looks like an Oreo cookie to me.
Yes, I am. I'm waiting on pizza.
Now, this is for the ARMA felony and infraction. They're coming out with a vet body. So some people are going to be happy.
That looks good.
Oh, that's the C8.
No, yeah, it is a C8. Okay.
Yeah, it is a C8.
With a wide body on it.
Yep.
Interesting.
Hanger, high performance, clear body. This one, yeah, for people that like those.
That's based on a Ford also, another Ranger.
I think the buggy is kind of nice.
4/. It is different.
That and the blue turquoise one.
Megalodon, yeah.
They're both the same, except for this one is tough body.
Well, no, they're actually a little different. That the purple one is the Blake Wilkie edition. It's already painted.
And the other one looks
the other one's clear.
The turquoise one
No,
looks
this one's
like it has a different glass area.
This one is the tough edition, black, which means it's the one that's supposedly unbreakable.
Yeah.
I can break it.
And there's
You didn't break your 6-wheel drive, is the way you were submarining it.
Ooh, are those
no.
1.9s? Those
All my
trenchers?
trucks are 100% waterproof, Brad. They can drive underwater if necessary.
But it was a model I've never heard of. What was the name of the company that did that?
Oh, it's an Isuzu D-Max 6x6.
Yeah.
So I was talking to the guys earlier, and this one looks interesting. I like the look of this guy.
Yep. Saw a lot of those Beamers while I was over in Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
318.
You know who had a body like that? Which name will not be said. They had a body just for their car too. That one.
Yeah, Team Tam have a body like that. Team Tam.
It's on an RS4. I just wish they come out with a new body or something new for HPI for the street.
I do like those rims though. They remind me
they're nice.
those are the BBS rims that they came with.
They are nice. And HPI supposedly has a jump shot MT flux.
Supposed to.
It's got an anti-ballooning rib in the tires too.
I've seen some of the HPI trucks like that. They are beasts.
Yeah, they are. Like my Savage is still going strong. It's just crazy.
They're fast and beastly.
Yep. So
It looks like it'd be a nice truck right there.
they also have a new drift, just a body, I guess.
Just don't like the BRZs. I just don't
You
like
don't
the way
like
they
you don't
look.
like the FRSs or the 86s either.
Nope, I don't like them. I don't like them.
They also have
But you like the super body.
No. You mean the BMW? I mean, sorry, it's the Toyota Supra.
The super body is completely different than the other one.
They also have a
still BMW.
They also have a jump shot ST Flux, so they're coming up with a bunch of Flux models.
Guess what? I've seen the prototype of the new MR2, and that's going to be their top dog car now.
MR2. What's an MR2?
Mr.
Toyota.
Dude.
Toyota.
Hey,
Yeah. They're bringing that. They're supposedly
Brad.
gonna
Brad, what's an MR2?
Toyota MR2.
Okay, what are we talking about here today? What is the title of this video? What is the title of my show?
What's new?
You said what? It's what's new. That's what's new.
No, what's the title of my show? RC Talk. Okay, is it Toyota? The model number you said ARC?
It
Hopefully.
has been.
So please stay within the topic, please, and stop cutting people off. So they do have the jump shot Flux, and they do have this one coming out, which is really nice, kind of expensive, but it is an RS4 3 Sport, but Flux edition.
Golf.
It's the golf colors.
Golf, not golf.
Golf colors.
Golf?
Yeah.
GULF.
They called it. The paint pattern was the golf pattern.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Since it's the or mid 60s for Le Mans and other types of IMSA road racing.
I wish they would put a little bit more effort. The body looks really cool. It looks really nice. Give me fucking friggin' light buckets.
Yeah. Instead of stickers.
Or give me the option of buying the light buckets to actually put in there.
Every iteration after that one had a Heritage Edition.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they came all in that color even after they remade that over the years.
That was one of the available colors.
Yeah. There was a couple different
'Cause
patterns.
I know someone that owns a real one of those, and he didn't get it in the golf colors. He got it in bright red.
Oh yeah. So this is an RS4 again. So nothing has changed. No tuning. No nothing. But you do get a lot of metals with this. A lot of metal with this because it's a flux system. 70 miles an hour. There we go. 113 kilometers an hour. And I don't know if you have to change the pinion or the gear, or if you have to do anything with it.
That's on 3S. It's doing 70 plus.
Yep.
That's amazing. It's doing it with a 3S.
So spur gear is still plastic, but there's a lot of other metal parts in there. Metal drivetrain.
So they updated the drivetrain.
Yeah.
Your metal
bit,
discs.
yeah.
I kind of have a problem with those one-piece molded chassis with like the differential lower portion molded into it. You know, what happens if you overheat a bearing and it wallows out? You got to get a whole new chassis.
Is that shaft driven? Because usually that car is belt driven, isn't it?
No, that's shaft.
Shaft.
Yeah, you see
That's interesting. That's new for them too. They usually those cars were belt driven.
No, the
Yeah,
RS4.
they've been shaft drive for a
Yep.
while.
Yep.
For the RS4.
Yep.
Oh,
So,
just sorry, Tank, don't mean to interrupt. This is something new and it is relevant to your channel. I've just received a comment from a person that has left a timestamp on my video with a foreign link to an evil website. So if you guys get a link to your website that has a timestamp on it, do not click it.
Yeah, they did the same
never
thing.
do.
I uploaded a video earlier today and it was the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Just
never
if you
deal with
see
that
it,
stuff.
Just if it's got like vom.in.ind,
Yep.
delete it. Just to
That's the
remove
same
it
one
from
I
your comments. Just remove it.
so I wish they had a different steering than this, because this is very troublesome on the road with rocks. Rocks get stuck on the steering linkage here all the time.
Yeah.
Especially right here where this under this arm and under this arm. I get it all the time. I got to stop. I got to clean it, and then I got to go again.
Isn't it possible that they have adjustable arms for an aftermarket for that?
I looked for an aftermarket solution to get this fixed, but there's nothing. Me, it should have went like, bring this up. Like, there's like everything can go up. There's room. Like, this is stupid.
Yeah, that's the same kind of style on the Typhon where the rocks get stuck at right there in that same spot.
Yeah, and
They
why
should-
go underneath the dry shaft? Like, you got room on top. Like, leave everything on top. Like, it's a bad design.
Again, I
Maybe
just
they
sent
should-
you the link again if you want to try.
Maybe they should put they should built in a shield for that area.
You're no bother, Kagan. Don't say that.
Hair, horsehair brush, like a horsehair.
No,
So
or just
it'll-
a shield, a plastic shield in that around it, so it can still move the way it's supposed to, but it blocks the rocks.
And they do have another E10 coming out. So it's an E10 Drift. E10 has been along for so long. Like,
It's a poor design. Sorry.
yeah,
It is.
It is for drifting.
But that body's nice.
Yeah, it looks
The
okay.
I
Skyline
melted
body.
mine to the ground.
It doesn't. Oh, it does have body pins. I couldn't see them at first.
Yeah. Very
What's
small.
so wrong with the E10?
It's all-wheel drive. You can't make it counter steer to make it actually drift correctly as an all-wheel drive. There's very minimal parts aftermarket support for it, and even the factory parts are hard to get a hold of.
And the plastic motor mount will actually torque if you put any motor in it more powerful than, say,
Stock 15 turn.
Yeah. So
And
putting
it's
series
also-
power into it.
If you look the way the hexes are, the screw goes in. It doesn't have an axle coming out,
Mm-hmm.
and those come out real easy.
And you see just on the front where the front gearbox is, there's a collar bearing that goes inside of that drive shaft.
Mhm.
If that happens to come loose and slides up your drivetrain, you get intermittent front wheel drive or
Yep.
intermittent rear wheel drive, depending on which one slides out first.
Or a broken shaft.
Oh, I gotcha. I see what you mean. Yeah,
So don't buy an E10.
No,
got it.
I actually
Okay.
melted mine to the ground. I
Yeah.
loaded it up with my very first LiPo battery and ran it until it went pop.
Jack, or Tank, could you resend Keegan the invite? The one I sent him, the one Jack sent him, just keeps saying he needs a passcode.
Oh,
Oh, really?
just there's a passcode hidden in the
Yeah,
link.
the passcode is in the email, just a little
Yeah.
lower.
Go lower and you'll see it.
Yeah, so if you just resend him the link and see if
Yep.
it works.
I can do that. Kagan Mel. Kagan, says your email is full. Recipient email box is full. So I
Ouch.
cannot send you an email. So if you have another email address, it bounced back. I sent you an email and it bounced back to me saying your email is full.
That's like a million messages.
The same thing happened at my buddy's.
Depends on the server.
Yeah, my buddy had the same problem the other day.
Yeah.
But him was with Gmail, which is weird because I got thousands of email on mine. It's still not full.
Yeah. Yeah, same here.
Well, it
But-
also depends on whether or not you use your email service frequently enough.
But
because
Ba-
sometimes they'll shut
Basically,
it down.
the password is 714133. So 714133 for the password.
I just got that main email you were talking about, Frank.
Oh yeah.
Yep, it just came through on my end. So interesting. That'll work really well for that.
Let me get my thing back.
Probably Keegan. I didn't say unless you've only so much.
To
It
the cloud.
depends what. I guess it depends on what settings
This
of
is,
your email on for
Yeah.
how much you want to store in it or something. Is it?
You should download Messenger, Kagan. You don't have to have Facebook. You can still download the Messenger though.
So here you go. I'm typing you the email ID number and the passcode to get in. So there's the numbers. Copy them. Copy paste them somewhere. And I'm going to delete them in a couple seconds.
So
Thanks. 1 minute.
I'm innocent, not my dogs.
no, it's mine. They're going after the cats.
Oh, you
Okay.
know what's
I
really
gotta figure
annoying?
this out.
I just punched in new RC 2021, and the only thing that comes up is the new KTM RC. That's annoying.
Well,
No, this is
2021
annoying.
is
There's no markings on this.
okay. So what did you get, AZ Froggy? Show us what you got there. I'm spotlighting you.
Well, that's the motor I just pulled off of the HPI I just got.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
RS4 earlier version. Belts need tightened, a few things need cleaned, but it's mainly going to be a body holder for me. This motor and ESC was on it, including the water ports for it, since it's a marine ESC.
Yeah, that's for boats.
Yeah, that's the way he got it. So he just passed it on to me the way he got it. And then here's the radio for the other one, the old Futaba.
A crystal radio.
Yep. And the chassis.
Wow.
With the original mechanical speed control.
Oh, that's
Nice.
a fire waiting to happen.
It's not even melted.
No.
That's amazing.
Wait, which chassis is that? What chassis is that?
Tamiya TL01.
TL01. Wow.
Yep.
They used that chassis for 3 different lineups: buggies, trucks, and
Yeah. It's
on-road.
4-wheel drive with the shaft right here on the side.
Yes.
Mm.
If
That's
you can
different.
bend that shaft, you're doing a lot better than anyone else I know. I've seen a chassis get cracked, and the only thing holding it together was that drive shaft.
Yeah.
What body did you have on that, or did it came with?
It didn't come with a body.
Okay.
Really?
So I got to figure something out, and it's got the wrong wheels on it, obviously. So I got to find the right wheels.
They look pretty
Cool.
good.
Came with a battery as well. So I'll charge that up, see if it works.
I'd drop a Porsche 911 body on that with those wheels.
Yeah.
I was thinking something like that, or maybe an Audi.
Yeah, touring car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll change out the ESC and all, so it's a little more reliable, but I will keep this and just set it aside.
Yeah.
Alfa Romeo.
Mhm.
I had an Alfa Romeo on that body.
That's not a bad idea. I know Delta has that. And I can get that very easy.
I had the Bosch one that was white and silver
Okay.
with some red in
I
it.
know which one you're talking about. That's not a bad looking piece.
Do you want any?
So, but yeah, the bottom's only got a few scratches in it. It's in good shape. So I'm happy with it.
Still waiting to see if Kagan's going to send another email or something, but I don't see him anywhere.
Yeah, he's probably clearing out some emails first.
Yeah. So
Sean, I've got a question for you.
Yep.
That roll cage.
I'll answer if you take them sunnies off.
Okay, fair enough. I'll take the sunnies off. That's fair enough.
And you're not putting them stupid like
no filters either.
Yeah, he's putting.
Yeah, not them stupid Sug Life ones over.
No deal. No deal.
Oh.
It was just about that roll cage that you got off Wish. How did that work out for you?
That's perfect. It's actually, hold on.
Come on.
Take the body over.
Everybody should put their shades on tonight.
Come on, everyone.
It'd be so cool if everybody had them on.
That's the roll cage there.
Oh, okay. So it attaches to the inner fender wells. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this works
That
out
looks
perfect.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. $30 for the roll cage, lights, and everything.
That
Whoa,
came out
cool.
so cool. I like that roll bar.
I like the big deer head hanging in the middle of them too.
I like the one in the back of the head. Hang on.
What sideways?
He's got dead things on it.
I have to
I
sort
see.
that deer out yet. I'm going
I
to
see dead people.
Head.
Yeah.
And then
I
there's
see
a-
dead
dead deer.
animals.
Oh,
I think that was a trap for the deer, putting the food in the back.
Yeah.
Trap.
That's it.
It's a
I
deer
see
trap.
those on the desert. I ain't worried about that.
It's
though.
the dead
good.
Toyota. It's the dead Toyota killer.
Looks real good.
That's the old hunting wagon, you know.
It's a Tamiya killer.
Yeah.
Terrible.
If you
Real quick.
if you could just get more drive shafts from Tamiya that fit those things.
So there we go. He took off his glasses. You can see his eyes now.
Now he's a bandit.
Yeah, you got
Or
that.
no, the Hamburglar from McDonald's.
The hamburger.
That's what it looks like. A pirate.
can tell you what he
That's
looks like.
great.
Oh, lollipops.
There's Green Frog.
Cough up my food.
Sorry.
Oh,
That was great though.
Thanks for telling me my email's full. I'm dumb to know myself.
Hey,
G'day, Kagan. How you doing,
hey,
brother?
Kagan.
Hey, that
Now you
works.
look
How you
like,
doing,
now
Kagan?
it looks like you're going out
on?
hunting the way you're dressed today,
Yeah, he's
Those
Hunter.
filters, yeah.
or chopping down trees.
Like a kid.
Is that all
You
all
look like a
Lamborghini?
lumberjack.
Towel and paper towels.
That's on Tamaya?
Yeah.
That's an old Mazda-Gini, is it?
No, it's a S200 or S2000. It's just a beater body I've got.
Yeah, it looks
Hey,
like a
it looks like
Mazda-Gini.
all
Very
our bodies,
dusty.
right?
Very dusty.
Yeah,
Very
it's
fit.
filthy.
Body.
It's something to put on for right now.
Wheelbase looks okay, and the width looks okay also.
Yeah, it works. So I'll use it for right now.
wow.
That's cool.
Rhonda says
by-
hi,
by-
everyone.
Hey, by the way,
Kinda.
those shaft, that's the thickest shaft back then that they ever made, and that's back, that type of shaft is back on the MFOX ones.
That's what
Yeah.
she said.
Yep.
The
Hey,
sickest
what's going on,
shaft
brother?
ever
Baby
made.
Slayer says, please put the shades back on.
Scared of mice.
Uh,
There was
Hey, no,
something
boy,
new
it's
that I
crazy,
saw.
yeah.
I was looking for pieces for the slash and the center drive shaft. I don't know if it's new, but it's new to me. It's called the Big Bone, and it's bigger around. And instead of having the insert with all the splines on it, it's got like a dog bone style. Has anyone
I
tried
think you
those?
were-
You mean
I think
ham?
you
You
were-
mean ham bones?
I
Yeah.
think you were in the wrong channel.
I used
Looking
to
for,
techno on my
looking for
Slack.
big bones, big and round. You're in the
That's
wrong
what she
channel,
said.
dude.
My Flash.
it's terrible.
Not
Pigeon
me.
used
kicker.
dog
This is
bone in my Flash.
RC's pigeon kicker.
Okay, what is it, Green Frog?
I said I use the techno dog bone in my Slash, and it seems
Okay.
quite good. It's a good upgrade. A lot of people
Right
recommend.
on. Right on. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, don't forget the new Max body. That's new.
The new Max
What,
body?
the solar flare?
The solar flare.
I got an email from A-Main Hobbies, and looks like they started selling some cleaning stuff, ProTech RC cleaning maintenance car and truck. Any of you guys use this stuff?
No, I actually
No.
thought that stuff they've made specially from their own batch. I think they started making it themselves.
No.
The True
Right.
Shield, yes. I have
Only
used
only people with shelf queens use that stuff.
that True Shield stuff. Tank.
I would use that if after a dirty run.
Yeah, RC Voodoo just on a review on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's interesting.
It's still not Jay's.
and-
It's not that-
And when you go on their site, it actually there's a guy talking about it and what the 3 bottles are, or the four different bottles, and he calls that RC talk. And I'm there looking at it, I go, "Yeah, cheater! Like he stole this away from me, darn." No, but I
Yep.
just found it funny that I had that on there.
It's just rebadged Dawn dish soap. That's all it will be.
Yeah,
Still
my-
$11.99.
Yeah,
Not
$11.99.
Not that True Shield stuff. That's good stuff. It really does work.
The true.
So it's Dawn dish soap with Armor All then.
Yeah, that spray can. Yeah.
No, it should be that foaming stuff that they have for Dawn now.
Yeah, this is a shine and protects your. This is for the shell.
Yeah, it keeps the plastic looking nice and keeps it from degrading. And when you have that on there, and then all I have to do is just literally get the air compressor out and blow the dust off, and it looks brand new again. That's what that stuff does.
Oh, so it's like a once a year wax on a
Yeah,
car.
kind of like that. It's just a sealant, and it keeps, it keeps the plastic safe.
Cool.
And actually,
It's not
cleans really
Jay's.
easy.
It's
Don't
not
get it on the
Jay's.
metal parts. Don't get it on the metal parts. Nope.
Cool. Me myself, I use Simple Green when I need to clean
That's what I do.
anything on the car. I put Simple
That's-
Green on there, even to soften up my tires a little bit. Simple Green will really make your tires really grippy.
Yeah,
So the
the-
WD-40.
You mean it does it react with the rubber in the tires, or is it just the coating
Partially
that ends
breaks
up
them
on
down.
there?
Was that
It'll
green?
break it down a little bit.
WD-40 breaks them down a little bit, I think, but you're
So
looking
does
for the
TB Blaster.
Silicon
Sticky,
spray will
though.
do the same thing for the tires.
Yeah, but silicone spray is going to leave it a protective film on it. It's gonna it's going to change the whole tire performance.
Yep.
Compared to when you put simple green on it and you just leave it on and then you wipe it later, it seems like they're friggin' grippy after. It's crazy how grippy they get.
Yeah, I use
Simple
TB
green's pretty
Blaster
hard
when I'm
stuff.
racing.
Mm-hmm.
So that helps a lot. For cleaning stuff, I use simple super clean.
Super clean?
Yep.
What about Jay's? You remember Jay's?
Nope. What is
I use a hose and an air
Jay
compressor.
Leno stuff. Remember Jay Leno stuff that we used to tease?
Sean loves it so much.
We used to teach. We used to the 313.
Nope. I don't know. I'm Canadian, man.
You know Jay
You used
Leno.
to get it from Sean.
I know Jay Leno, but I don't know the J cleaning stuff. I don't.
Jay's made cleaning stuff for cars, and I hear
Okay.
it.
It
And then
didn't make it over the border, Brad. It
Yeah, I
was
don't think it
from
made
here.
it to Canada.
Well, that's unusual.
No, it's not.
Not really.
I've never heard of it before. Steve-O and Shannon. So
Oh yeah.
I used to see it at Walmart.
makes sense. He's got so many dang cars. Why not have your own product?
Yeah. Evening, Jake.
Oh, Jake's there. How you doing?
Hey, Jake.
Yeah, he commented a while ago. Yeah. Kevin's there also. Kevin Gibbs. Sorry, I didn't notice you were there, Kevin.
What's up, Kevin?
Hope you're feeling good. I know he didn't go to USTC. He gave his ticket away, his pass away.
It's a shame.
Maybe next year. Maybe I can make it up there too. I got to try. Mind you, the time of the year is bad for the industry I'm in because everything is year-end, government year-end for me, and everything has to be completed by March. So unless I fly in on Friday and fly out on Sunday.
Aren't you in lockdown?
Yeah, right now everything's on lockdown, so there's no
Oh,
way.
you won't be able to go. Hey, where are you going to go? Have you got restrictions on how far you can travel?
Right now, we can't even go to the U.S. unless it's business related, and you really got to go.
Well, you don't have what we have here. We can't go past 5 kilometers.
Oh, really? No, here.
Yeah.
I can
Shocking
go.
Restrictions here.
Oh yeah. No, I can go pretty much anywhere I want in Canada, but yeah.
There's someone online who's from Alberta, and she went to Mexico, and she's been there for months.
Trail Critter says, "Let's go."
Well,
Frank.
yeah, I can't get back.
Yeah. Well, Chris from GCM Racing, he goes there with a bunch of guys, and they jump in their car and they just share the drive, and that's what I would be willing to do. Like I could go with Jake over there and just grab him, and then we drive all the way there. Like I sleep, you drive out, I sleep, and alternate. So
Chris is going. Chris is on his way there, is he?
It's almost a 24-hour drive for you down to
No,
Florida.
Chris, GCM's not going this year.
No, I know, but the years that he went, the years he went, he actually drove down.
Yeah, Chris. No, Jack was just asking, is Chris going this year?
No, Chris is not going this year.
How many people are going to be down there? How many people are going to be there now, anyways?
Oh, there's a lot of people are going there this year, but none outside of US. So
Look,
all
Brad,
the France people are not going.
Cutting tomato parts up. Look.
Again?
Don't do that.
Cutting them up.
What are you doing that for?
Make them work properly.
The shaft. he hasn't met. You know what? He tells me the drive shafts from them are very good, so he hasn't messed with those.
I do, but that's about all.
So you guys shorten it up again after last night, Sean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I made the bracket last night, but now I had to shorten that up because it stuck too far.
Gotcha. I'm just trying to be nice, guys. I got stuff in my face. I don't want to be rude and eat in front of you guys.
Good on you, mate. You're a champion. Someone's got manners. Josh, tomato, chop, chop.
Chop, chop.
Chop, chop.
Oh, chop, chop. So I'm just trying to get my web pages organized here. I want to show you guys something real quick. Next week on RC Talk, we're going to have a guy over, and his name is Tony from Competition X.
Oh, we can't get it confused with CCRX.
No, but this guy actually has a website called Competition X, and he does reviews of cars. He does reviews of all kind of stuff. He does have videos, talks about all kind of stuff RC related.
He does it 25 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
And it looks like he does even the company that a lot of people don't like us talking about.
Yep. He does a lot of different ones. Tamaya, Losi. He does them all. So I do not know if he's sponsored, but those are questions I want to ask him next year.
How'd you hook up with him?
I would say so, looking at the top, very top of the page.
How'd you hook up with him?
I hate to say that Tamaya looked like an old Mercedes body.
Forget the Tamaya. I'm asking him a question. Well, how'd you hook up with him?
He won a competition on his...
Yeah, I won the competition on him this Christmas, and John from my buddy here in Canada also won 2 years ago. He won that competition. So every year I've been entering, and it's a 25 days of Christmas. You just say yes, I want to participate, and he puts you in the draw, and he picks a name. So this year I actually won a truck. So it was actually $500 worth of RC parts or anything I wanted up to $500. So I took a brand new TF2. So, and a bunch of other stuff. I got the banner, I got this a t-shirt, I got a hat, I got a whole bunch of different stuff. So
what do you say is the channel's name?
Does he make a bit of money, this bloke, or what?
I have no idea, but that's something we can ask them next week.
Yeah, he must do reviewing stuff.
Yep.
Brad, Competition X.
Yeah, Competition X, the website.
It must be sponsored, I reckon.
So I'll share
Evening, Curtis.
So here it is, www.competitionx, all one word.com. So reviews, tuning, builds. He's got RC car nude. Here's beginners to RC. So he's got some stuff to beginner's guide. Here's some engineering guide. RC reviews.
Is that a static model of the SL?
Yes, it is.
I was hoping that was I was hoping that was a RC body.
No.
That'd been cool.
So I guess he does rent for advertising to other people here on his site, which makes sense. He's there to make money. So here's the reviews he does.
It's got to be sponsored somehow, surely.
Yep. But I know a lot of guys, a lot of different guys, RC Doctor, wants to do this, and I just want to show them how much work this is. Like, to maintain a web page, to get all the information, to get everything done like this is a lot of work.
Yep.
A lot of time.
And time, and some people
money.
don't realize that. The people say, "Well, I want to be sponsored by a company, and I want to get free stuff, and I want to just talk about them." Well, this is what he does, and it's a lot of friggin' work to do all that.
You don't always get given free stuff when you're sponsored all the time. Yeah. I don't get free stuff from MKS, so I'm sponsored by them. I get a discount if I go so long, order so much, then I might start getting stuff like that, but I'm only in my second year with them, so
okay,
it all takes time.
Yep.
Hey, where's that leave Net Cruiser, who we haven't seen in a while?
I don't know where he is. I know with the lockdown, everybody's been staying away from everybody, so but there's no reason for him not to come here.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
he's been doing the virtual racing, I know that.
Yeah.
So it might be conflicting times. I don't know.
I don't see Scott Zilla much anymore. What's happened to him?
He's virtual racing flat out 4 days a week.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
So
virtual RC racing.
So he's given the RC the flick, or what?
No, he's just virtual racing because all the tracks are closed. So.
Okay.
He races with a load of ones from his club, Plus, other people all join in then too, or something. So
I swear I saw a new thumbnail of him actually racing.
Well, it's probably the virtual racing, the thumbnail you saw.
It didn't look virtual. It looked like an actual track.
Oh, but they look friggin' actual. Their track they run on and the software they're running for virtual racing, it looks friggin' real.
I can't watch that.
Racing. Yeah, nah, I'm like you, Brett.
I'd rather be doing it. I can't just sit there and watch.
That's right. I'd rather be doing it.
Same here.
Even educated fleas do it.
What the hell?
You did what to what?
Is that what she said?
Song, even educated fleas do it.
Hey, Sean, look at Magnified. He's got a nice truck there in his background.
Yeah, what is that?
That is my retired SCX-10 CF100 kit.
It's a retired kit. It's now a shelf queen.
Well, yeah, it is actually. It's a shelf queen.
I just saw a guy in Germany who made his own. I think it was a Mitsubishi L200 body. He handmade it all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's some talented people who work with styrene, or even guys who work with wood. Like I've seen guys build it all of wood and carved it.
Yeah,
I'm really talented working with wood.
Yep.
He put it on a CC01 chassis.
Oh yeah.
Yep, you fit it to fit that.
I got a body will work on this chassis.
It's probably gonna be a snowstorm here tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to take my 64 out in the snow.
I just saw it.
It won't go anywhere.
We'll see.
Where's it gonna go, mate?
I'm actually building something with wood right now. Jack would probably really like. I'm actually building a 3-string cigar box guitar.
Oh, really? Awesome. Good stuff, mate.
Cool.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, a video or what?
No, it's for my son to play. So I should have actually done a video. I should have done a video of building it. I just
that's what I mean. Yeah, should have. Yeah.
Yeah, I chiseled out the whole neck there tonight.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Good stuff, mate. Send me pictures when you finish that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. So the reason I want to drive it in the snow, hopefully it won't be that deep. Well, it won't. It can't be that deep. Is I never saw a video yet of a 64 Red Cat driving in the snow from anybody.
It's not going to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will move. If the snow is cleared and it's packed, like on my driveway, once I clean the driveway, it's gonna drive. It's not gonna drive.
I'd say have another truck on standby for recoveries.
Yeah. That's true. That would be a good video, a recovery video, or a trailer.
Wait until it clears up and do a proper video.
I will. But I want to do one in the snow too, and probably hit the snowbank with it, like in puffy snow or something. I'd see the snow fly. Poof! It would be kind of cool.
Really?
It won't break it. It won't hurt it. It's all soft snow.
I just saw a video of an Arctic White TRX6 going through deep snow.
Are you sure it was Arctic White?
Are you sure it was Arctic White?
Yeah. It's on this guy's channel. It's called Scorpion 67.
Well,
just because that's a channel, I mean, it said it was Arctic White.
Because his car is Arctic White.
I just saw Matthias C go for a drive in snow, and his I think it's his Charisma did really, really well. It was actually quite impressive considering he wasn't using his snow chains. I was actually quite impressed by it.
You know what I saw that was doing well in the snow, but he didn't think it was doing well in the snow? Was this new guy I've been watching from Norway. He took one of the, was it the DFO1 chassis?
Had to be Tamoya. Tamoya, whatever it's called. Had to be.
Well, it's an old chassis and it's an old body, and it was a pre-runner.
Doesn't matter. It still starts with T. Doesn't matter.
He was going through the snow pretty good with those tires.
Do you ever watch anything but Tamoya, Brad?
He likes Kyosho. He likes Kyosho.
I like Kyosho too.
I just was talking about that TRX6. So I watched a video about the TRX6 going through deep snow. I also watched a guy driving a tank through snow.
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 T's you just watched.
The 3 T's.
Well, I'm glad I didn't
RC talk. So we do
With the
talk
T.
about RC.
Body, because this will work
Yeah.
on that chassis.
Just taking the piss,
Yeah, it
Pigeon.
should.
Don't get that. What's wrong with you, mate? We're just taking the piss, mate.
Yeah.
That
Just
should work.
Yeah, I'm not having a go at him.
Oh, is that a Ferrari? What body is that?
NSX,
SX? Okay.
NSX, Nissan NSX.
I just saw the things at the back, near the back there, the little.
Yeah,
breather.
that's to mount the sides for the wing.
Is it a Nissan or a Nissan?
Nissan,
Nissan.
Nissan.
What year NSX?
Whatever,
I
whatever
don't
school you
know.
went to.
It's a
Nissan
Datsun.
or Nissan?
It's not the new one. I would assume it's got to be the older one.
Yeah, it is the older. Does look like the older.
That's a Tamiya and a
Yeah.
Tamiya argument. Nissan or Nissan?
Well,
Nissan or Nissan? Tamiya,
That
Tamiya.
also brings me round to my very first hobby spec RC was a Tamiya TT01 Nissan Ray Brig NSX.
Oh, yeah?
Right out.
Yeah, Honda.
I think the Tamiya models were a lot of people's first RCs.
What's up, Buck?
Yeah,
Hey,
they were.
bud.
Hey, Wade, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, Wade. How you doing, brother?
Long time no see.
Bucks RC. Yeah, I think everybody started off with Tamiya at one point in their life.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then they realized that RCs evolved.
No,
Yeah,
other
that too.
companies arrived.
That too.
Yeah. RCs evolved.
Mhm.
Yeah, like hugely, not just a little bit.
You know what's getting
Oh, it's a nice
popular?
beer keg. Right.
Curtis, I was nice to him on my life, mate. Don't worry about that. I was
Nice
nice to
beer.
him on my life.
It's a nice beer cave.
Yeah,
Beer
it
cave.
actually says Duff's on it, so I'm gonna paint the Duff's red.
Nice.
There you go.
Some nice Simpsons, you know.
I love that shirt, son. I love it.
Oh, what? I didn't high five. I didn't hit you. I just high fived your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm
pretty
always
warm here,
all
mate.
my
It's
shirts
pretty
are
warm,
always.
mate.
Yeah, I've always something silly on my shirts.
You know what I noticed is getting popular?
That's
That's an old car that Losi should come out with again. Is the Losi Junior.
OC Junior. What is it? Just smaller scale?
No, it's the same scale. It's just was a different setup.
Oh, okay.
It's like a low
The original buggy had a 5-link suspension on it.
Oh, I know which one you mean now.
Yep.
It's a triple X buggy chassis called the Junior.
It's actually from a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's becoming popular to get those and fix them up.
I know where there's a triple X that's for sale.
Right.
I told you this is an RC show. That's twice tonight. You've been on a different freaking show.
We're talking about RC still. We're still talking about RC.
Magnified says a bunch of RC words there. Tamiya, Nico, Radio Shack, and Tandy. Those are all the name brand that Brad knows a lot.
There's
I know Radio Shack.
Those Tandy
Radio
ones
Shack.
are kind of collectible now. We've got an
They
old
are.
Porsche one.
So a lot of people are refurbishing Nikos and are also modifying them to run like gangbusters too.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I've seen modified Nikos. They're doing 40, 50 miles an hour
Why waste your money on modifying those?
Yeah, I know, totally.
because they say it can be done.
Yeah, I do it with old parts.
Because it can be
do it.
done doesn't mean it should be done all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
Well,
something
they were
new.
holding up to what I saw.
But you got to admit, both Tandy and Radio Shack had some pretty good gear back in the day. I mean,
You're
those
kidding me, aren't
monster
ya?
trucks were
kidding me?
amazing.
For what they were okay.
They were.
for-
Yeah.
A lot of people like the Bandit and the Tyco stuff.
What was that name of it? It's
What I didn't like about Radio Shack ones is if once it's broken, it's broken. It was done
Yeah.
for. You couldn't
Yeah.
get parts for it.
Actually, that's not true. I modified one to work again, and it worked
I
better.
put a drill battery.
No.
into mine.
What he means, Brad, is if you break something, you can't buy original parts.
Yeah.
No, you use
Actually,
the
well-
soldering iron and weld the plastic together to get it going again.
Yeah, and when you're a kid, when you're a 10-year-old kid and you get a Radio Shack and then it breaks, your dad's not going to fix it and you can't fix it. Nowadays, yeah, I could figure something out and get it going again. But when you're a kid, like the only thing you want to do is just go to the hobby store, buy a part, and get it fixed.
The
Dad
RS
fix it, so he goes and buys a new one.
Yeah, they people are fitting ball bearings to them and everything.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, when those cars were
out.
when those cars were out, believe it or not, you could buy those parts from those companies.
You could
At
get
the
them,
time.
yeah.
Ones, yes.
They called them the RST4, which was basically the Radio Shack truck number 4, which was the other one.
Yeah.
The Dandy,
They-
the dash 14 scale 4x4.
It doesn't tell you what the scales were, but it just says that it came in 40 or 27 megahertz. I believe the blue one was a 40 megahertz and the yellow one was 27.
I remember.
Yeah. 2-speed
they-
gearboxes and dual speed transmissions.
And
transmitters.
they were worm geared too.
That's what I always
And
feel
I've
about
seen
them,
someone
too.
I've seen someone make one of those go real fast too. Believe it or not, I've seen people show that it actually crawled well for a 30-year-old car back in the day.
Yeah.
Even Curtis D says, I think I would spend my money on something different.
The
than
only thing that
upgrading those.
Radio Shack had that you could really work on and change stuff out and get replacement stuff for were the X mods at the end.
Oh,
there.
the little things.
Oh,
Yep.
I was going to say they also had the golden arrow that you could order parts for
Yeah.
too.
Golden arrow.
Yeah,
Yep.
but that was few and far between that they'd actually get the stuff in.
When I modified my Radio Shack car, I took all that weight out and it was working off a hobby grade ESC and servo. Oh my God, the speed increased immensely.
Yeah, for how long?
Would.
And had more torque. It was awesome.
Of course it would. You change the ESC and motor.
Instead of doing 15, it was doing 20.
Oh boy, there we go.
Here we go.
20 miles an hour.
Jack, talk to him. Try to put some common sense into him, Jack.
Oh, I want to talk to Kagan because Kagan hasn't said a word. He can't get a word in, poor bloke.
Yeah.
How you doing, Kagan? How you doing, mate? How you doing over there?
Doing good. Trying to figure out my
Good.
stupid email problems.
Ah, you're still trying to empty the mail out, eh?
Yeah. Can't get into the iCloud for some reason.
You got another email address you can use or something instead of Gmail? Gmail's shit, man.
Well, mine's iCloud.
Oh, iCloud. Is there something else you can use?
I have a second iCloud account. It's just a 1 after my name.
Oh, could you?
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Can you go into the menu and go
Maybe
and
change that
erase in the Gmail and remove this spam and all the old stuff?
Yeah.
Maybe you should do that.
Right? Clean out all my files. Yeah, I got to do that.
So your emails is banked up all the way, is it? You've gone past your...
Once your iCloud fills all the way up, it just starts giving you notifications, and then it started going wacky. It started telling me that I needed to buy more iCloud space, and I just kept denying it, and now I need to go in there and somehow empty it out.
Say hi to Kevin.
Apple are con artists that way. Like I get stuff from them all the time. Oh, you need to add more iCloud space. No, I don't. I'll just hit delete on some of this stuff and.
Bucks or SeaWorld, I made you an administrator. You can put the link up. He said he had a link to check something out.
How's Steve going? Anyone? Is Buck would know. Wade, how's he going,
He's
mate?
fine. He was on Big Squids live there a few minutes ago.
Okay.
There you go.
Hey, Tank, I just put a link in the chat with the Zoom, and that's that Radio Shack Porsche that we got a hold of. We got it for $15.
Yeah, do you like that now?
And they're $100 now.
That looks sick.
You can see the duff.
I just saw someone take. What car was it? It was a Rostar. And it was a 14 scale car, and he got that thing to do well over 20 miles an hour. He modified it.
These things go pretty good too. They're fun.
What scale was that? 124th?
128th or 127th. They were in between.
It looks like a Mini Z.
Yeah, these were actually out just before the Mini Zs started up.
Okay.
I thought they also had them smaller than that too.
Is that the Radio Shack one? Is it?
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, that's a Nico. I've seen that also as Tyco.
No, that's
Tyco
not
Airwatch.
Nico.
We
That's
picked it up
handy.
for $15 at the pawn shop.
That's
That
nice.
was, about 6 months ago we got it, and it's still in its original box, papers, radio,
Nice.
everything, brand new.
Nice.
$15.
So I wouldn't modify that until it breaks.
No, it's a shelf queen.
Yeah, that's a display piece.
Yeah,
Not
Yeah,
for
this-
me.
That's now a collectible. So keep it, don't get rid of it.
Yeah, it's a collectible.
It's a
it's
collectible, man.
perfect shape. It's in perfect shape.
Yeah,
It still
don't
has
get
the
rid of it.
realistic sign right up the side of it.
I mean, it's 40 years old.
I'd
Oh,
still
well,
play
it's
with
a
it.
Definitely collectible. Don't get rid of it.
I would still play with it.
40 years
We
old.
did.
Well,
We put some. It takes C-cell batteries and 9 volts.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's so heavy.
Yes, it is.
I remember some
it'd be good if
cars
it was
used
a
to take
different
D
color,
cells.
though. That color's a bit off, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's kind of an
faded.
off-white.
Yeah.
No. Actually, the original color is all white, and the yellowing is from age.
Yeah. that's
Oh,
An all white color.
wow.
Did you check to see if it even worked?
Oh yeah, it works. Works great.
Seriously.
We put batteries in it, drove it around, took the batteries out, stuck it back in the box.
You put
Even
a
with all
GPS
that
on it,
weight-
see how fast it went, so you can tell Brent.
What's that,
Believe it
Ted?
or not, I think those were capable of doing like 15 miles an hour, even with all
It's
that
pretty
weight.
quick, man.
There
It
you
was
go,
it's
see?
pretty fast for a
Is it?
little. I was impressed for a Radio Shack car. It was really, really quick. It
Wow.
doesn't have a whole lot of takeoff power, like it won't turn the wheels over and it doesn't turn real sharp. But if you get it on a long straightaway, like a nice smooth carpet, not for
Or smooth
Yeah.
asphalt.
nah, asphalt even is too much because there's not a lot of suspension on it. There's no give for the suspension, so the whole thing's
Did-
just
did you-
rocking around all the time.
Did you know several decades ago, Kyosho had an Alpine 110 that was from the 70s, not 70s, I think the 80s, early 80s that they made.
The
There was a
Alpine?
rally. Yeah, the Alpine Renault.
I thought I saw something new come out with an Alpine version. Somebody.
There's also a newer bodied one.
Yeah, there's
And-
a newer body version.
BMW came out with an Alpina.
Yeah, well, the Alpina B7, which is a
Yeah.
7 Series. But no. But I'm just saying the Alpine 110 was a rear engine Renault.
Oh,
that they
the
made
same
back in
engine.
the 70s. Yeah.
Same engine in the DeLorean.
Yes,
Oh, yeah?
it was, and actually had more horsepower. If not, was just lighter.
I did
but-
not know that.
There's a couple of questions in the chat. Anyone moderating the chat here, or what?
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on it.
There's a question here, Sean. Does the beer keg go 20 miles an hour?
Who said that? Jake.
It was, Jake.
You-
And what else is there? Something else here.
Eisenheimer.
1 hour ride, 10 miles an hour downhill.
Did
What's 1 hour
Curtis
ride?
Curtis D is asking Sean, did you 3D print that, Sean?
I didn't. Adventure Time RC actually 3D printed it for me.
Oh, did Brent do that, did he?
Yeah, Brett
Oh,
did
yeah.
that. When I met with him at DG Dennis's event, he gave me a
Oh, okay.
he
Yeah.
gave me a bag of 3D printed. But I've got so much 3D printed. Like I still have these that have to go to Operation 11 Charlie.
You haven't painted those yet?
Still haven't painted them yet. Like so,
I
gotta get-
swear I just saw someone just got themselves a 3D printer.
I gotta get them out there.
That's us. We got one.
Yeah,
that was
it was
Brett.
someone else. It was someone else. Someone else
So-
we know.
He
And
also 3D printed that pallet.
Daniel just got a resin
Nice.
printer.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Brett.
Voodoo
Who got
got
a
the
resin
resin
printer?
printer,
Easy,
man.
Brett.
So
RC Voodoo.
yeah, he just
Okay.
got a resin printer.
I know that I just saw that Aaron put out a couple of new videos. It's been a while.
But resin printer are not as tough as the other one, right?
No, they're way tougher and smoother.
Oh yeah, they're
Because
Yeah,
they're more
the
they're
PLC.
flexible too.
The PLC
Okay.
printers.
There's a
PLC
smaller
are
smaller.
Plastics. Huh? The roll.
Just
It's
have-
got a roll on it.
yeah. But which one is better? Which one is stronger?
The resin, the one that
The
uses
new resin?
nylon. The one that uses nylon.
I'm not positive.
Yeah, it is
Awesome.
the PLC plastic. It's got a little bit of flexibility. That's what I've been using on, like, let's say my robot right here.
Yep.
If you watch the leg, when I move it just a little, See how it bends just that little bit?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is PLC plastic. It's got a little bit of give to it.
Yeah.
That other stuff that's made out of, it's more, it's brittler but stronger. It doesn't bend as easy, but it'll take more force.
Yeah, and it resists temperatures better.
Yeah,
like the 3D
So,
printers, the stuff melts in the heat.
I think it's the nylon. It is definitely tougher.
Yeah, because Chris from GCM Racing, I went to see him, and he had some. He 3D printed some hooks that you put on the wall, and then you can hook your cars onto it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Look at these things. These things are indestructible. You can't break them." And he's there trying to break it. He goes, "You can't break them." He gives it to me. He goes, "Here, you try." I go, "I don't want to try. I'm going to break it." He goes, "You can't break that." So I go, clack, and I snapped it in half. He looks at me. He goes, "Okay, I guess I'll glue those back together."
I love it. I love it.
'Cause you can't break
You're
them.
like challenge accepted, huh?
Yeah,
Challenge accepted.
But when you say resin, it's nylon resin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the fibers in there.
Don't know.
Fiberglass fibers.
you're
And some of them, some of the PLC plastics now actually have the carbon fiber
Yeah.
in
Well,
the plastic.
Chris actually does his axles are actually nylon.
Mm-hmm.
He does the nylon printed axles.
So is the Shipways. Shipways does it too. They use nylon.
Well, Shipways does his printing for him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, iRock came to visit Jack on his stream the other night.
Very cool to meet him.
Sure did, mate. You sure did.
That was cool.
Yeah, you bet it was. It was great, fantastic. Just want to see a running video of the JK. I'm hanging to see that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that too.
Oh, mate.
Hey, Mask Master's here.
RC Master, what's
Yeah,
up,
check
man?
out that JK. JK Jake. He shows his JK on the stream.
Oh, yeah?
Absolute beast.
I did watch Shen drive his Blizzard in the deep snow with the Jimny body on it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he puts
he's
different bodies on that all the time, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been putting different bodies on it.
He puts different.
That thing
bodies
is
on it.
fast.
Well, he's running on a 3S.
Yeah, and he's got brushes in there, I think now.
Yeah,
Yes, he does.
He modified
I think, yeah, and it's fast.
Yeah, I think he took a snapshot of it, and it was actually in the air jumping.
Mm.
What's that? Is Jimmy?
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah.
dad's crash up and thrown it.
I just saw someone do a tank video with going through snow, and they had the metal tracks on it.
Yeah, well, that's
Oh, yeah?
perfect video for a tank in the snow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I should take my Blizzard out on the snow instead of taking my 64, right, Jack?
That's up
Got
to
a
you,
video
mate.
out there of the tank up
Yeah.
here in the snow.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Driving
Great
in the snow.
footage in the
The video,
with a tank.
the video is called Tank Patrol, Snow Patrol, Tank Snow
The
Patrol.
snow right now would be perfect for the snow. Have you had a ripsaw?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect for a ripsaw.
Yeah, I think he ran his ripsaw in the snow. He had a comparison or something.
You couldn't believe the difference between. I told him, you're driving that TRX6. I'd like to see you do that with a TRX4. And he goes, there'd be a big difference because that TRX6 was going through it, and yet TRX4 would get stuck with what it was doing.
Yeah, the TRX6 is
And
pretty heavy. It's a pretty
Magnified
heavy-
RC says, no, the ABS plastic just
You
takes
cut
a
off.
lot of messing around. And that it is true, that type of plastic is really tough to work with. That ABS for the printers.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, Jack, you were saying?
Well, I don't know what sort of snow he was running on because the TRX weighs an absolute ton.
Yeah,
it's a heavy truck.
it was wet snow.
Oh, there you go. We're not going to get that thing in packs. Too much snow, mate. I'll tell you, won't go nowhere.
Yeah.
It's too heavy.
Well, he was going through the snow, deep snow with it.
Deep snow.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Well.
just send it. It'll go anywhere.
Yeah, once you're hooked up on the bottom, you're hooked up. You can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
But
No,
it all depends. If it's wet snow, you can go through wet snow because it packs better. It's the snow that's very dusty, like a pluff, like very
Powder.
soft powder snow. Yeah, That one you can't get through. Like you drop your RC in it and it just sinks.
Yeah, it's
Lyle did a video last night crawling in the powder. It was funny watching it just fly all over the place and the truck barely move.
Yeah.
Well, he was running it, and it even if it looked like it was getting stuck, it was still finding a way to get through it because it was the 6-wheel drive. It was still pushing its way through. Maybe doing it slowly, but it was doing it. So when you see it doing that,
Bucks RC World, your Ender 3 Pro will do it.
Yep, because the temperature does on the bed goes up to about 110, and that's the sweet spot for ABS.
Yeah.
So as long as you get the bed temperature right, you're good.
Yeah, that's one thing when you print with those, they do take different material, but you have to tell it what material it is because it does have to change the temperature.
Yes.
Mhm.
Nozzle temperature.
So the stuff there's 3D printers that do resin and PLA.
Not resin.
No, not resin.
But different versions of plastic. So PLA, ABS.
Yeah. PLA. Yes.
What's the other one?
The resin is more of a submerged tank, Brad. It's a whole liquid that the part drops and then it's covered up. And that's what the resin's all about. It hardens the resin in a pool.
A UV, it's like an LCD screen on underneath the printing bed on the resin printer that turns UV on and off in different patterns to get the print to work.
So in other words, it's like it's kind of like epoxy in a way.
Yes, in a way, yes.
So
yeah. You know that stuff that they said it came out on the TV commercials. You like this lady put her glasses together and then turned the pen around and turned the flashlight on and it hardened.
With the ultraviolet, yeah.
They do that to whiten your teeth too. The UV lights.
Actually, UV lights actually do work to help set regular super glue too, because I've been doing that with the bulbs I've got. When I was doing that box that I'm building for the back of the semi, I did that and it helped it set up a lot quicker. So
right on.
Never mind. You see, Magnified. You need to read RC Master's comment to you or about you.
Funny. That's funny, man. That's funny.
Yeah, I decided not to come as Little Orphan Annie this time around, but maybe next week. Maybe
next week.
Maybe. I've got the wig sitting right there, so it's there.
Mm-hmm.
I remember what I wanted to say, Tank, about the tanks. You were talking the powdered snow and the wet snow. The wet snow is better for the traction instead of the powder, but once you get like tracks ran into it, if the bottom of the tank touches that wet snow, 99% of the time it's going to freeze right to the bottom, and that's going to hang you up.
Put it in the fridge before you run it.
Yeah.
Spray the bottom with WD.
Yep.
Or that. But usually that's what they say with the Kyosho also. He says if you're going to run the Kyosho outside in the snow, don't take it from outside and put it right in the snow. Leave it in a car or leave it on the deck for a few hours. Let it cool down a lot. Let it get to temperature of outside and then put the battery in it and go.
Yeah, the plastic won't be hot to melt the snow when it touches.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And especially the snow melts where the gears are and where the wheels are. It all gets bunched up and sticks in there if the RC is actually warm. And then they say your tracks are going to get all gooped up and like all full of ice.
Yeah, ice chunks.
Yeah. But if you cool off your RC before you run it, the Kyosho is a lot of fun. Hey, Greenfrost's back. He left.
Yes, and turning off all my iCloud settings, I turned off Zoom and stuff.
Okay.
Oops.
I thought I lost all my contacts, but I could turn them back on, luckily.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah. I did not watch the Mars landing, although that is the
awesome.
ultimate RC.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
I got a couple comments in on the NASA live stream.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't even know it was going on today until about 2 hours after it happened.
Yeah, that's the same with me.
It was what, 1:32 this afternoon or something like that.
absolutely flawlessly. And what was that there, John?
It was what, 1:30, 2 o'clock this afternoon, somewhere around
It
there.
actually landed closer to about 3:15, 3:30.
So,
right
so,
around there.
it was a great
I was in the shower.
CGI event, was it? Great CGI event.
It was done by computers.
Yeah, CGI, mate.
Well, the last
It was
time,
branded by computers.
bullshit.
the last time someone drove the Mars rover on Mars, they forgot there's an 8-minute delay between what they can see on the camera and what they can do on the controls.
Yeah.
The guy
And where was-
crashed it.
Yeah, where was that filmed? Out in the
It was
desert.
one of the first landers they tried to land. Didn't
But-
work.
This year they got it's a helicopter or something like that. They're supposed to
Yes.
fly on Mars.
Yes. It's it has cameras. It's got solar panels to reach it. It's kind of like a quadcopter in a way.
So
And,
that means there's still a kind of an atmosphere on Mars.
Yes, but the blades on it are like 3 times the size of the blades that are on a regular quadcopter here because the atmosphere is so much thinner.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy.
Yeah, but it's actually pretty big. I heard it. It was, I don't know, 1.5 2 foot around on the copter itself that's on the back of that thing.
Wow.
See if we can find it.
Cool.
Let's see.
What's everybody saying here? It's pretty cool.
Sky Rover
What
RC
month?
helicopter. That's not it.
Okay, somebody Trail Critter's asking, what month do you start seeing your trails again?
The what?
Your trails in your yard there that you made.
Oh, they're full of snow right now.
What month do you usually start seeing them again? Is what he's asking.
Probably March. End of March. That's when snow is all gone in the woods. Because even though in the front yard there's no snow, there's still snow in the woods because there's no sun there. So
All right.
still
Yeah.
tough.
I like March.
Yep. That's when March break is.
March break.
Yeah, it's where all the girls go down to the south on Florida.
Oh, spring
no.
break.
Oh,
Or spring break?
I wasn't even talking about that, but
Oh,
But yeah, that counts too. What? My wife just said, "Hey, I forgot she was sitting there."
Oh, Jake,
good job.
is that what Jake was asking you about, Tank? About when your trail's open?
Well, that was new.
I think so.
Yeah, Jake was asking in the comment there. What month you start seeing your trails again?
Yeah, it's probably going to be March. It all depends. I was actually thinking of doing one in a couple weeks, but I got to put the snowshoes on and pack all the snow and just do a bunch of trails in the wood just to get people out because people are just sick of being confined. So it would be cool to do a winter
Go
run.
mental if you're here, Tank. You'd be going mental, mate. Seriously.
Why?
Because you can only go shopping here.
Why you
You can't leave your
Or walk
house.
the dog.
why you
Can't
can't
leave
go?
your house. Because we're locked down. That's why.
Oh, because you're
locked down.
locked down. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you got 1 hour exercise and you can go and buy food.
Yeah.
Other than that, you sit in the cocoon until it's over.
Yeah, they're not that strict here. Where they're strict is, let's say a city's in the red, you can't go there. They don't stop you. You can still drive there and go see people or go to the store. But if a cop stops you for any other reason, they're going to ask you, okay, what are you doing here? Please turn around and go back home or whatever. But it's up to you to go back home. You don't have to, but they won't ticket you. But they do try to get people not to go in, like stay in your place. But it would be fun doing a
Want
winter run.
something new for your RC too, right?
Yep.
You wanted a new body for yours? Rhonda wants to find a new Bronco body for SCX 10.
Okay.
I don't know.
The
who's got it.
10-1, the first one.
72. The Traxxas hard body will fit it.
Yeah, it should. Just gotta redo holes.
Yeah, you just gotta cover the holes in and use magnets. Because the Traxxas
Use a reamer.
yeah, because the Traxxas Bronco body fits on it even fits on a Gen 7. Just fits straight
Yeah.
on with no modifications or nothing. Like
Yeah.
Right on. I'll have to remember that. Thank you.
no.
Yeah, it will be.
No, but I like that jumper she's wearing there.
Dennis is here. How are you?
Hey, Dennis, what's up?
Going on, guys?
Hey, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis. What's going on, Dennis?
So you on the road, Dennis?
I'm sitting out in a parking lot at one of the emergency rooms waiting for my wife to come out.
Oh, hope she's
Everything all right?
everything's fine.
No,
Yeah.
she's good. Her doctor told her to come down and just get checked out. She's getting little flutters. She's been on blood thinners for the last 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, the same thing happened to my dad. The iodine built up.
See, when you're waiting for your wife at the hospital or in the parking lot, that's when you need your RCs with you. You need to take it out and play in the parking lot.
Agreed.
Not where I'm at.
It's really too cold.
Yeah,
No.
it would be too cold in the winter.
Yeah, too cold. Even if it was summer, I wouldn't bring them here. I'd have to have my gun with me.
Oh, really? Wow. Bad neighborhood?
Well, it's not a bad neighborhood. It's just the people around it. They like to grab things that aren't theirs. I could use a good, few minutes of target practice, but
yeah,
that's one thing.
Yeah, you might get in trouble for that.
That's one thing I always worry about when I do my urban crawl. We're downtown walking around with our RCs, and you just drive off a little farther, and I'm always worried that somebody's going to run to it, grab it, and just run away. So
yeah,
like my son was bad for that last year. Like he was driving far, far away from him. Like he was 50, 75 feet away. And then he was coming back, going away and through people. I go, Seb, keep it close to you. He goes, why?
right.
I go, somebody can just bend down, grab it, and run. And he's
it's funny though, because Manhattan's the completely opposite. Manhattan, everybody sees everything wacky. Nobody even blinks an eye at you.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing they look for is the second driver all the time. They're like, they can't figure out why the two trucks are going, only one guy walking down the road. Like the biggest thing they look for is the second driver. Other than that, they see that much weird stuff. They don't even blink an eye at you. Like,
okay.
So
then they see you and they just think it's normal.
I know. Yeah, that's it. Go help that poor kid out.
There was an
altered ego.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that, Dennis. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
All right.
No,
but what you were talking about? What? Exactly what you were talking about? Okay, exactly what you were talking about and Tank was talking about. You're afraid to leave your RCs. Why don't you just build a follow me cart? What it is you carry your cell phone and it locks onto your Bluetooth signal. And this cart is kind of like an RC, and it wherever you walk, you can tell it to stay 20 feet behind me, and wherever you walk, it'll follow you. And it's just like a cart with its own, it just follows you.
Too much trouble.
I'd rather keep it close enough so if somebody does pick it up, I could stab the throttle and rip their fingers off.
Yeah. I built one because when we go, we usually bring like 8 or 9 trucks with us. So we just throw them all in the follow me cart and turn it on and turn the phone on and link it. And wherever you go in the woods or in the fields or wherever, down the roads, on the sidewalk, it just follows right behind you. Everything's right there with you.
Cool. There's a question from Curtis D. Do you guys have any suggestion? I'm looking for a set of axles for my SCX-10-1.
Well, if you can find them, the Boom Racing fat axle housings are real good, but it's just hard to find them anymore.
That's why I retired mine. It's because I just couldn't find parts anymore. Everything's SCX-10-2 or SCX-10-3.
The SCX-10-2 axles will fit the SCX-10.
The geometry is a little bit different, but it should fit. Yes.
Yeah, it still fits though.
Have to modify the linkage a little bit, but yeah, they'll work.
Yeah.
I think you have to put a 4-link to get the SCX-10-2 ones to fit.
I've got a link on mine anyway, so it don't matter.
You can still run a 3-link on them.
Okay.
Hey, Tank, or
3-link and a Panhard.
Tony, welcome in. How's Florida going, Tony? Just having fun down there? Thursday night was a dinner night, wasn't it? I think.
Not what he's telling me in Messenger, it's not.
Huh?
Not what he's telling me in Messenger, it's not.
Yeah, well, I think there's meant to be a lot of rain coming in tonight and tomorrow or something.
Nah, he's a bit sore, mate, from driving. He's a bit sore from driving.
Oh, with the driving, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know they hit.
I'm going to put these on my SCX-10-1. So
Hey, Dennis.
Nice.
these
Hello,
are the
Brad.
ascender axles.
Yeah,
Wow.
the Matera axles fit.
So
Hey,
Sandy
can I-
Alexander.
I was just wondering something.
what?
Wouldn't metal tracks for a tank do better in the snow?
No.
Oh,
No.
they
Why?
slip. They slip.
Yeah.
They get cold and they slide. They don't get any traction. They grab. I don't know. You ever
They
stick your
collect
tongue?
they collect snow a lot faster.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I thought. Well, I saw when I saw that video. It was a hen long, and I swear those were metal tracks.
Awesome, Tony. I hope the rain they're saying you're meant to get tomorrow doesn't be as bad as they're saying. I hope it doesn't be a washout, like, you know.
Well, I seen some of the videos that ExoCage put out this week, and his backyard's a swamp, and he's only a couple hours away from the event.
Yeah.
But they were getting hammered.
Oh yeah.
I heard about the
Well, he's up in
major
Tampa,
rain
right?
happening.
No, I was watching because we're under a huge storm at the minute. We're under an ice storm, snow. And they're just showing the rain is coming right through, like Gainesville and everywhere too. Like, so.
I was just talking to someone from North Carolina. They said they're getting freezing rain.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's the helicopter they dropped off on Mars.
Nice.
You know what? That's a segue into taking one of those and putting them on Titan. They want to do the same thing with Titan, the moon of Saturn.
Cool. Now, why they don't want to go back to the moon, I don't know. Nobody wants to go back to the moon.
No,
Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. So let's move on to another location.
No, they actually plan on doing it in the middle of the decade.
Yes, they are planning on going back.
And
Yeah.
they're going to get better footage this time, probably.
And they know that they found a lot of water in some craters on the moon, so they can definitely get water up there.
Well, if I reckon that, they're going to go back to the moon because I believe Starbucks wants to open up a joint up there too.
Yeah, but what RCs are going to bring there?
Ooh.
Tamaya.
Tamaya? Yeah,
Tamiya.
Tamaya is going to substitute.
They're going to have to. Everybody's going to have to make special equipment to drive them up there because of the temperature range that moon gets.
Mm.
They're going to move their production line and warehouse up there.
Yeah, and they also think it would be easier to build ships to go through space there because it's easier
All
to.
right, yeah. Did Axial ever announce the Badlands event yet? I know Badlands has announced it, but has Axial?
Not that I've seen.
It yet?
I haven't seen anything yet, and Scale Builders and Harley had one of the guys from Axial on last night.
Yeah.
Prior
Oh, yeah.
employee.
Well, he
yeah.
was the Axial. He was the original Axial guy. He's the guy that designed the original
'cause
SCX-10.
Somebody had asked about Badlands, and they haven't even thought about it yet. They're still trying to get through all of this Corona bullshit.
Yeah, because I know Badlands have actually advertised. Like, if you go to the Badlands website, they've actually advertised it.
Tony says Horizon has dates for it.
They
He
do
also wants to
already.
know more about tanks ascender axles.
Yeah, I'm looking for the kit right now for the Enduro.
Oh, yeah. This is the whole thing is, you say, what do you call it? A sender. And I'm thinking, what, the Vetera?
Yeah.
I heard something about that the element is being held back a little bit. I think they're having some molding problems for the molded plastic on the new body.
Yeah, the new one's held back 3 weeks or something. At
That's
the
a pretty
moment,
good
they're saying
price.
3 weeks.
That's a pretty good price. $76 for front and rear.
Yeah.
With all the trimmings.
Is that the kit is that the axles you were just holding up, Tank?
Yeah.
That looks like it has a lot of trimmings for that price.
Well, I have the hardened plastic, which is kind of the grayish plastic.
Yeah.
Because mine comes from a gatekeeper. Because a friend of mine changed the axle on his gatekeeper to metal axles, and he sold me these.
Oh, so that's the ones you have are actually off a gatekeeper?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
So
then they'd be
these-
wider than your SCX-10, though, no?
No, they're supposed to be about the same weight.
And
That's
it has
what I'm
all the
gonna check.
trimmings. It has all the trimmings.
Yeah. So you can buy the whole kit for $239, which is
Oh,
still
that's
the
right.
price. Like the whole kit is $239 US. That's crazy.
Which is what in Canadian dollars?
I don't know.
About
Off by heart,
280.
I don't know. Yeah. So they do have hardened plastic ones, but I can't find them right now. Or is that that's just a housing?
Sweet, Tony, thanks. That's definitely getting put in my calendar right now because my birthday's actually June 10th. So Axial Fest it is this year.
Okay, Axial Fest is June 24th, 26th.
Yep, in Badlands. Sweet.
Okay, cool.
That means I'm gonna have to go and buy another SCX-10 now too.
You're a late spring baby, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and buy another XS10 builder's kit right now. Yeah.
Is it my imagination, or a lot more companies are starting to make kits again?
Make kits again for cars?
No, you put together yourself.
It's not the current trend in RC at the moment, Brad. Everyone seems to be going RTR.
I just thought I heard some more companies that were doing mainly RTRs are now doing some builders kits.
Anything's possible. I forgot what I was gonna say.
That's not important.
Brain fart.
Exactly. Some timer's moment.
Yeah. No, I can't find those axles that are fully like the gatekeepers. Oh well.
Hate using these reamers. I can't find my step bit.
But here's a better view of them.
Ooh.
Axles.
Helical gearing by the looks of it.
Yeah.
They look like they have panhard attachments on them.
Yes, they do. So
It's nice up. It's got the CVs at the end for the steering. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all the holes around the diff is panhard stuff.
No,
No,
those
the
are just
holes are
cosmetic.
for brace.
Those holes are just cosmetic. They're not
Yeah, they're just cosmetic.
supposed to be used for bolting anything in.
Yeah, they're just for looks. If you look at the real vehicles, they have the braces on them. They have the holes in them.
Because this is for steering, and this is the panhard.
Yeah, the panhard bolts up by the C-hub.
And this is the front of the front of the axle, and the steering rod is actually in the rear.
Ooh.
So it's not in the front, so it looks more scale. So this is actually at the back, just over your dry shaft. And when you look at it from the front, you don't have that stupid bar coming in the front, so it looks more.
That's what HPI did that on their Venture.
Yeah.
now the panhard, they can also be on the rear too.
TF2 said.
Yeah, but there's no
Panhard only sits on one part of the axle. It gets mounted up to the top of the frame.
Yeah.
That'll work. I gotta read
Yeah, the side that doesn't have the fourth link.
And this one, because it came with the gatekeeper, it has the mounting hardware for it. For the panhard is this metal piece that you screw onto the frame. And
This is
It
not
comes
plastic.
down off the frame next to the shock tower.
yeah, and you can adjust the height on it, and this goes on the panhard. So it's a very ingenious way of doing it. It's kind of cool. So
it stops bump steer.
Yep. And depending on the length of shocks you put, you can adjust it taller or lower depending what size of shocks you put.
The only downfall I've found with panhard is if you compress the front of your truck down it'll actually shift and push it away from the panhard mount.
Yeah, a little
That's
bit.
like a bump steer too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not that hardcore of a crawler or comp guy, so bump steer, panhard, doesn't matter. Whatever it has.
I always mentioned before, if the panhard and the link are the same length, it's better. You have less bump steer.
Right.
You're just a trail rider, right, Dennis?
Trail crawler.
Brad, Kagan was talking. Why you interrupt all the time, mate?
Oh, I was done.
Dennis is a trail crawler.
I do more trail crawling than I do just trail riding.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a difference to that.
Yeah, trail riding is just driving down a smooth trail, hit a couple roots here and there, but I'll climb up rocks that are anywhere from a 70 to 85 degree angle.
Cool.
Damn, really?
And,
that's pretty steep.
Yeah, and then Sean knows there's times that we'll crawl on a rock that's on the ledge of it that's probably a 30-foot drop.
I've seen that done.
Flirting with disaster.
No rails.
Nope, we do it without nets over here.
Yeah, no nets.
That car falls, it's shattered.
Nah, I've seen guys drop a full class 1 comp rig off the top of a rock 35 feet down, landed upside down. They twisted the frame and it looked like an old Chevy Nova going down the road the rest of the day.
Oh yeah.
I seen somebody trying to jump. A red cat Gen 8 across one.
Steel Canyon.
I know that.
I know. RC Voodoo.
I heard all of that from where I was sitting that day. I heard all the hooting and hollering on that.
Oh man, it was hilarious that day, man.
Trail Critter RC says he's going to bring his gatekeeper to my trails.
I think I've seen people going even higher than that.
Well,
where it could drop off.
I've got to go on a trail to a trig site on the up a mountain, and the drop off on the other side is close to 1,000 foot.
Oh, then it'll be gone. That car would be destroyed.
I'm not going to be able to get down to get it if it goes off because it'll be in the bottom of a canyon.
Better have a tether tied to it.
You're going to get 1,000 foot of being pieces. You're going to go and get it.
It'd be in 1,000 pieces.
I'll find every single dang piece.
Oh, you're kidding.
He's going to have a long spool of fishing line tied to it.
Oh, I'm thinking a plastic bag as a parachute as it goes up the edge.
I think that would work somehow.
I tell you, I went to a waterfall once, and my Wraith I tried to cross the waterfall, and he fell into the water. And as it falls onto the other side, I didn't think it was deep, but man, it was about 8 feet deep. And the Wraith just like sunk. And I'm there, and I'm seeing it go, and it's like a little lake, and I'm there. How the heck am I gonna? So I grab a branch, and I'm there trying to fish with the branch and trying to like feel my way through. I gotta find this Wraith. I gotta find it. I did find it. It took me about 30 minutes, but I did find it and fished it out with a branch. Man, I was happy I did, because the next step was jumping in the water.
Yeah, Larry did that to his Stampede. There's like a retention pond for the parking lot of the church next door. And they were working on it, and he jumped over a great big old hill of dirt, and we heard splash. What's that? And it was just gone. He ended up having to walk in there and get it. It was.
Yeah, I'm always willing to go for a dive. I've had to rescue mine. It's like in that 6x6 video where I shot it. That's an old abandoned riverbed, and there's all these hidden holes, and you can't see them because they're flat with the rock. Unless you actually go for a walk and see where everything is, you'll think the rock is flat. And then all of a sudden I was just watching my truck and it just disappeared in front of me. And I'm like, where the hell did it go? I found it.
Around here.
Massive pothole. The only thing that stopped it from disappearing altogether was the hole kind of narrowed to a point at the bottom.
And so the axles actually were the only thing stopping it from going any further. I still had to get stripped down to me budgie smugglers, and stick my foot into the hole, hook onto the back axle, and bring my whole foot out of the hole in order to get it.
Wow.
Hey, Dennis.
Yeah.
We know some cliff sides like that in the Bedford Reservation that are very tall.
Yep.
And there's it's a little river down there.
Glad you've got budgie smugglers, not like the anacondas I need.
Yeah,
Now
I
it's
met up
getting
with
deep.
Adventure Time and a couple other guys last summer, and we went to one of the local, well, not local, but one of the waterfall sites here, and we had driven our trucks out to part of the waterfall, and I told them I didn't want to get close to the edge because I don't swim. And I had just built my Capra. We ran it out, went to turn around to take a picture, and next thing I know is the current started taking my Capra, and I just had to stab the throttle because I swim like a rock. I float like a brick. I said, you know what? We're not going to take pictures there.
So how long ago was this? How long ago was this, Dennis?
Just this past summer.
Okay. Did you take him into a metro park?
No.
Okay.
Was it against the rules to take your RCs in metro parks now or something?
No. Brett was one of the first people I corresponded with years ago, and I wanted him to come up here and visit me so I could take him there.
And you stalked him. You stalked
I
him.
hardly talk to him. I hardly talk to him anymore. Sometimes I watch his videos and I comment to him.
You stalked him.
Yeah, RC Master says there's no chance I'm getting in any water around here. I'll freeze to death in a minute.
Oh yeah, he's in Wales. He's getting frozen solid.
Yeah, here too. Here there's friggin' winter and it's cold.
Yeah, they're practicing water rescues over here every day.
Oh yeah?
Whereabouts you at there, Dennis?
What's that?
Whereabouts you at?
I'm 20 minutes south of Cleveland.
Oh, you're not that far from me.
There's some nasty currents in Lake Erie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lake Erie is one of the most dangerous Great Lakes there is.
Because it's just most shallow.
Right. The deepest point of that lake is 190 feet.
I actually saw it was over 200. I remember decades ago it was 600, so it's really dropped.
I grew up on this lake. You don't want to go out there in anything smaller than a 24-foot.
Hey, Jake, when things reopen again, we're going to have to do a road trip. We're going to do a road trip, me and you. We're going to go across the border, stop to see Kagan at the Metro Park, and then go see Green Frog. He's a little farther down, and maybe meet up with Dennis. So meet up with a whole bunch of guys and just do a little trip down.
Am I invited, Frank, or you seem to have left me out there, Frank?
I did tell you,
Brad.
I did say your name, Brad.
I didn't hear it.
You guys got to come.
You
You guys got to try and make it to one of my events this year.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Dennis is only 25 minutes from me, technically, on a good day.
Why, your events are what, in the woods, or what kind of events do you do?
It's in a state park.
Okay.
In Nelson's Ledge.
Yeah, Nelson's Ledge State Park. It's a really nice area.
Freaking awesome area.
Cool.
On a good summer day, there'd probably be no less than 200 people walking around.
Hey, Dennis, even in the summer, that cave that's out there.
Wow.
That cave actually has ice in it, even in the summertime.
But Nelson's Ledges?
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
I remember I've seen it when I was there in July. Hey, when I was there in July. No, this is decades ago. When I was there in July, and it still had ice in there.
I was there all summer this year. There was not one bit of ice in there.
Oh well, we're talking a long time ago, so when things were different.
Maybe
back when the lake was 600 feet deep.
Yeah.
No, I think it was probably around 300 at that time.
Nice one, Keegan.
So looks like it's morning time for Panic Mike. Not sure where
That's
he's
getting
going
close to morning
Good
time
morning.
here.
from.
Bye.
True.
Live long and prosper.
By
Oh, you motherfucker.
actually, the Niagara Falls is really draining the lake very quickly now.
It's
Yeah,
moving
they
up
are.
too.
So
They are, because the level of the Niagara Falls, as it breaks off, the level is dropping. So the lakes drop with the Niagara Falls.
Wow.
So JP Slayer says, better idea, Frank, pick up Brad on the way there. So on the way to see Green Frog and Dennis and all that, pick you up, Brad,
Oh.
and bring you along.
Why don't you swing by here, Tank? We'll fire up the gold wing and throw some trucks in it and follow you along.
I'm gonna have to bring my chair, and I'm gonna have to bring. Even though I don't have a crawler, I'll be driving around like I'm in a valley while you guys are climbing.
The biggest
Drive around the
problem
rocks.
biggest problem I see if we're going for a road trip on the weekend is I don't just bring one truck. So I might bring 4 or 5 trucks, and Trail Critter RC is probably going to be the same way. So I don't know how much room we're going to have in a car.
Well, I'll just let anyone know now that in 9 months' time, I will have a truck built that if any of you guys come over to the Land Down Under, you'll be able to drive one of mine.
Cool.
You said you're going to build it.
Building it.
What are you building a new bike?
That'll be a special occasion. I might bring. I'd probably bring practically all my 10th scale cars at that day.
Hey, Tank, that's all right, because when I go out, I take no less than 6 trucks,
Yeah, same here.
and that's every weekend.
I don't
on
know
the
which
app-
one to bring, so I just bring them all.
On the average time when I go out by myself, I take about 2 of them. But
Oh,
that
I've got 2 crawlers.
but when we do something special like that, I'm probably going to bring a lot of them.
Did
John Martin's in Michigan.
how's the dual driving going, Tank?
Well, there's too much snow here. The only place I can drive it would be on the driveway, but there's friggin' ice on my deck. There's a lot of snow. I got a big deck, but it's even if I scrape all the snow.
Watch your language there.
Yeah, I know.
I was going to say that's the language.
Did you say why you say watch his language?
The size of my deck.
He said he had a big deck.
Yeah, you
deck.
should see the size of my deck, man. It's a big
Yeah.
deck. My wife is proud of my deck. Let me tell you. She comes when she comes on
so
my
big
deck.
it has rails.
When she comes on my deck, she has fun on my deck. Let me tell you. You should see some of the parties. You should see some of the parties that we had on my deck. It's crazy.
Does she
And
wash
you
her
even-
deck
Can't
down?
walk right after she
And you have a
deck.
big grill there too.
I got videos on Facebook her washing the deck last year.
Nice.
Washing my deck last year. Pressure washer with the pressure washer. Let me tell you, that was crazy.
And yes, that this is new. This is new to RC.
and there's a grill on there too, I would assume.
There's a grill on.
You got
The grill on the deck.
You're
Yes,
lost.
there's a grill on the deck. Yes.
You completely missed the joke. Come on.
No, I understand the joke. I understand the joke, but I've never really
Cut it down.
I could see where that was going.
Yeah. Well,
Only
I do
grill
have
you
it.
see on that deck is when she smiles.
Hey, at least it's not a broken deck.
Yeah.
There's no curve on my deck.
like this.
It's not going. It's not getting geriatric.
That said, why don't we start saying goodbye? So, Brad, you go first.
Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks Frank, as always, inviting me. I enjoy always talking to you guys, and I can't wait to be able to do what Frank's hopes to do. And we'll be looking forward to that, and looking forward to next Thursday.
Cool. Thank you very much. Magnified RC.
All right. Once again, thanks everyone for joining. Thanks, chat. Tank, looking forward for more Isuzu videos. I won't use the T word, but looking forward to more Isuzu videos, and hopefully you won't get that 64 stuck. All right. catch you guys next time.
I'll be very careful. Thank you. Sean's RC Adventure.
Everybody, thanks for taking the time to stop by. Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you very much.
See you all on Sunday, hopefully.
So Curtis D, yes, she does sit on my deck. Yes. AZ Froggy, go ahead.
Thanks for the invite, Frank. Thanks everyone in the chat. Sorry I was a little off and on with you guys. Just have a good rest of the week and stay safe.
Cool, not a problem. You only have to worry when the deck starts to rot.
That's beautiful, man.
Jake, you better come in the after show.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, and boy, did I come back at a bad time.
Yes, you did.
Pigeon Kicker was saying he needs blue paint. His deck's not working right.
I see your wife laughing back there, Pigeon Kicker.
Yeah, she's enjoying it. She's enjoying it.
So did you build the deck with a Black & Decker?
Yeah.
Boy.
Did you stain it?
At Makita. Yeah, we stained it last year. It's a brownish color, kind of a tan brownish color.
Yeah, but did you use white or black cock?
She's laughing. I heard her laughing down there.
White and some brown, yes.
Okay.
Dennis, it's your turn.
Jack, thanks for the. See, Jack. Frank, thanks for the invite. Thanks for letting me in.
Yeah, we let anybody here.
It's always a blast being here.
Thanks. Thank you. Pigeon Kicker.
All right. Thanks for the invite again, Tank. And if you're not breaking it, you're not driving it right. And Rhonda, you want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
That's it. They said bye.
Short and sweet.
Green Frog RC.
Thanks for inviting me, Tank. Apologies for my technological inaptitudes. Hope everybody at USTA has a great time and the weather's good for them.
I know. I hope it
later in the
is.
week.
Yeah, I hope they have a good weather. Cool. Jack from RC Reactivated. Your turn to say bye. Okay,
Camera's off and he's muted.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Who can we get to say bye in his name?
Oh, just no, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Hey, have Magnify do it. He's an Aussie.
Yeah, he is an Aussie, but he's gonna have to take his glasses off.
Nope, not doing it. Not happening.
Okay, Brad, you do it. Go ahead, Brad. You say bye.
Well, Jack says bye like always.
There you go.
Devil horns.
Oh, you'll need to add a line about stirring up Tony.
Oh yeah, and Tony didn't come here to get flack from him.
Yeah, or I could. It's like whatever, but it doesn't matter. I was gonna say something, but I'm not. Thanks, guys. Thanks for popping over. Thanks for being in the chat. Thanks for popping in the live. Really appreciate it. Week after week, it's a lot of fun and keeps me going. Keep it up. Keep up those comments and those thumbs up. And we'll see you next week. And don't forget, keep those batteries charged and go out there and break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun.
And don't break his deck.
That's it.
See you, everyone.
Later. End.